No Excuse Fitness in Orange County, California, and I'm hanging out with Shana Leigh.
I was like 21. I had a girlfriend that was training to compete in a fitness competition doing figure, and while I didn't want to do a fitness show, her body was just changing and it was awesome, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to look half as good as you. So she inspired me to start getting into the gym and lifting weights heavier and
There's a stigma obviously with women that work out.
Really, I liked training really hard, so I was like, well, if I accidentally look like that, then I'll scale it back. But I just kind of went with it, and the coach that I had hired way back then, my first trainer, always assured me that it wasn't going to happen by accident. I wouldn't wake up and like all of a sudden like, oh crap, I look like a bodybuilder.
Right.
Yeah.
Wake up. Whoa,
you know, because then there would be a lot more bodybuilders, right? Like, because everyone would be like, oh, you accidentally do it. But
check my new Adam's out.
So, yeah. So I wasn't really ever worried about getting big and bulky, but I wanted to get really strong, and I always wanted my butt to get bigger. So I was always like heavier, 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 and I'm still working on it to this day, and it's still not as big as I want it. So
there's nothing wrong with the bigger butt, ladies. So definitely take that advice.
Right, work that booty. More full body workouts, 3 to 4 days a week with a glute focus. My favorite exercises are hip thrusters with the barbell.
Nice.
Going really heavy with those, that resistance band. So I'll place like a resistance band on my legs and do hip thrusters with that. So I don't have to go quite as heavy, but I'm still getting that resistance training, and it really just burns out the glutes. The other exercise I like the most, push-ups. Variations of push-ups. For women, I think it's great building upper body strength and arms. You know, we're not trying to gain a lot of muscle in our upper body, most of us, and so I just think it's a really good functional movement. It was on my list of stuff that I'd always wanted to try, and I just hadn't for one reason or another, and it was probably like number 10 on my list as I went down the list. And I tried all these things like rock climbing and CrossFit and like all kinds of stuff, and nothing really kind of resonated with me. In my first class in jujitsu, I was sitting on the mat and I had no idea what I was doing, and I totally just felt like I got my butt kicked, you know, and I was like, I just love this, you know, like it was so much fun, and I knew that I was right where I was supposed to be. Like I knew that I had found something that I really loved. Going back to what I said earlier, full body workouts, which has kind of been my thing the last few years, it just is like a total full body ass kicking, you know.
What kind of music can we expect Shana to listen to?
Well, I like kind of like the screaming, angry, hard rock and roll, like anything that's really just gonna get you like just kind of crazy. Like heavy gangster rap, the dirtier the better.
Nice.
But you know, it gets me in the zone, you know, and helps me to focus and really kind of grind it out.
You're crazy, you kick some ass, listen to rad music.
But I always say there's no off-limit foods. There's no foods to completely avoid. That just kind of creates an unhealthy relationship with food. So you know the foods you should eat less often, but eat healthy, be mindful. Fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, you know, nuts, whatever.
Eat your veggies, guys.
Eat your veggies.
And where can we find you? If you want to get in touch with this girl and see what she's doing, what she's up to, where can we find Shana Leigh?
I have a website, ShanaLeighFitness.com. Instagram, of course, @ShanaLeighFit. Twitter, @ShanaLeighFit. Facebook, I'm on there too, Shana Leigh Fitness.
Check her out. She's awesome. She's got great things coming up. See you later. Well, that's going to do it for our show. This week, we're going to bring you some gym jams from some awesome metal rockers from Southern California in the high desert by the name of Firing All Cylinders with the song, Here We Go. Now, here we go back to my cardio.